All right, it's Christmas morning. It's a high of almost 70 today in Colorado. It's gonna be beautiful out. This is my first hike back after having my gallbladder out. I was just, as of today, off of my activity restrictions, so I haven't been hiking or doing anything strenuous for 2 weeks. We're gonna hike up to the trailhead. I'm feeling so much better after this surgery. I haven't been able to eat normally for 3 years. I'm very excited about the food. So I made some scratch-made pasta and some bolognese, and we're gonna go have lunch at the summit. Oh, it feels so good to be moving and exercising again. Yeah! This shall be my Christmas decor. Merry Christmas! It's kind of sad looking. This is where the trail splits, right? You can get to Grey Rock from either of these trails. However, the standard Grey Rock trail is the superior trail. It is shorter, you gain more elevation and less distance, but it's a much cooler trail. There's switchbacks, you're in the forest, it's nice. The Meadows Trail, that way, on the other hand, big dumb trail. So long, so boring. There's some wildflowers you can see during the spring. It's December right now, it's Christmas Day. There's no flowers here. Tony and I have a long-standing bet. He thinks that it is faster to get to the top if you take the Meadows Trail. I think it's faster to take this one. However, we're gonna come back and we're gonna do a race where we split and we both go different directions and see who wins. We're going up the Grey Rock Trail today, the Superior Trail. I really wanted to do the race today. You know, my first day back after surgery, and Tony shot it down. For some reason. It's fine. I feel great. I may not have staying power. I may have freshly healed incisions, but I'm killing it. It's gonna be great. I so would have won. Thank you, bastard of a leg. Hasn't even done anything for the last 2 weeks. Come on, let's go. Up. Last time I hiked this trail was about 4 months ago. It was a solo hike, and I was coming back down. It was overcast, it was rainy, and somebody coming up said, hey, just heads up, there's a bear down towards the trailhead. And I was like, oh man, okay. So it's not grizzly country or anything, but I'm in my raincoat and I'm looking around. I've got some rocks to bang together, and I'm just skulking my way down the mountain. I didn't end up seeing it, which I was both relieved and disappointed by. But that was pretty wild. I've hiked this trail so many times. I've never heard of or seen a bear on it before. This is the part of the hike that keeps people going on the Meadows Trail because it just kind of brutally switchbacks back and forth all the way up there. I'm still feeling really good. I am so pleased with where I'm at right now. Maybe. I'm wondering how much a gallbladder weighs. That's definitely cut down on the weight I'm taking up here. That's gotta be it, right? Freedom! I give you Grey Rock. That's where we're gonna have lunch. It's at the top of the rock up there. Just a little bit more climbing. We're basically there. If you'll follow me this way, this is the spot where I will be standing here waiting for Tony to get up the very slow, long, boring Meadows Trail after I've blasted up here and beat his ass. All right, my energy's starting to flag a little. I am getting hungry. We're getting really close though. Just gotta go up there. It's pretty good. Should have had more orange slices. It wasn't a very good orange though, probably because it's December and oranges don't grow here. Onward. Blister on my ankle's killing me. Put on band-aids, but I'm still breaking in these boots. A little vertigo. There's pasta at the top. There's pasta at the top. Yep. Here we go. Didn't lose the trail this time. Without fail, every time we come up here, hike the trail, I think at least 15 times, maybe more, in the last 10 years. Without fail, we get up to about this part, a little further up, and spend 20 minutes waffling back and forth, being like, where's the trail? Where is it? I'll show you when we get up here. So this looks like the trail, but that is just the footpath of many, many confused people. The trail itself, you have to get up that ridge, and the start to that is at the end. That is the one thing I've learned from beating around up here for 20 minutes every single time we've hiked it. The answer is to always just go all the way to the end. See the sign? The sign says go that way, even though that doesn't look particularly like exactly where we're supposed to go right now. We're gonna do it and see if it takes us up there. Look at that trail. It's the part where you have to just pretend you're more confident than you actually are and keep on going. And here we are. When you come around the corner, you can see a trail marker right up there. All the way. This is it. Wow, 10 years and I finally didn't get lost up here. It's fantastic. I almost just took us that way. Gotta go up this crag here. It's hard to see, but there is a marker at the top of it. Every time. It's so windy up here. In the spring, when there's a lot of runoff, this is little pools of water and you can hear frogs chirping. Right now, you can hear the wind and me yapping. Let's get some lunch. Ah, level ground. It's nice. Nice on the ankles. Well, we did end up getting it to ourselves. The wind chased everybody else out of here. It's cool it's on with water this time of year. Sometimes it's up and dry. Nuts. 20-mile-per-hour winds my butt. It was like 50 or 60. Alright, it's way too windy to cook up here, so we're gonna head back down and cook by the river. So it's always so much faster going back down, but I did not bring any snacks because we've been switching packs for stuff and I just don't have any in there right now, which is a rookie mistake. Oh, it's gonna be a long time to lunch, but here we go. We came down the trail and there's this lovely little pull-off spot right by the river up the canyon, you know, close to the trailhead that we were gonna cook at. The wind was just whipping through the canyon. And even though these camp stoves are allowed, there's a red flag warning right now, and I just didn't feel comfortable. So we just followed the river further into town until we found a spot where there's a good windbreak here, and now we're gonna get to eat. I'm so excited. See, we've been out for 5.5 hours now. Neither of us really ate breakfast. So we're starting to get a little grumpy, a little tired towards the end, and I'm so looking forward to this food. This is the pasta that I made from scratch. It was long noodles at one point. I left it on the counter to dry. We were kind of tossing it around and it ended up into crumbled little bits. So I think I'm gonna use clothes hangers to dry it next time. We got our pasta here. The bolognese, I chilled it and then I scooped it with a cookie scoop and I froze it into little balls. So it's still cold. This feels like about 40 degrees to me right now, which is about refrigerator temp. So that worked out great. You know, 5.5 hours, the frozen little balls just kind of defrosted as we went. We'll just boil our pasta and then I'm gonna heat this up with a little bit of water. Ooh, it's boiled. Look at that pasta. It's mostly dried and then I threw it in the freezer because I need to hang it to dry next time. But if you wanna watch the video on me making the pasta from scratch and bolognese, that is on our channel. And here we go. We don't have any salt with us, so I'll have to remedy that later. Pasta in. I was gonna just use chopsticks for the pasta, but since we smashed it into all these little bits, I had to bring a slotted spoon so we can get it out of here. Although, I forgot this camp stove does come with a slotted lid, so we could have poured it out. But I kind of want some of the pasta water to thin the sauce with a little bit. It's my restaurant background, fighting with the practicality of the situation. We'll find a happy medium. Boiling over on me a little bit. Camp stove is great. It's got a lot of oomph behind it. No, you don't. Heard of a gentle simmer. Oh, I'm turning it all the way up, that's why. It's fine, you guys. And I think I put out the stove. Put that off, let it clear. Okay. Turning the flame down, there we go. Yeah, nice gentle simmer, that's what we're going for. Act like we know what we're doing here. All right. They are just about there. Okay, so, get my bag of bolo here. I used to make this at one of my first jobs as a prep cook. We would call it bolo. I actually screwed up I think like 24-quart recipe like my first week there. They called it the tomato mistake, stuck it in the walk-in. Shame, shame. But we were just gonna put, without burning our hand, a little bit of pasta water in here. I'm gonna squish it around. Go. Looks really good, doesn't it? Just a little bit more, here we go. Huh? That ought to do. thin that out a bit. Okay. Thing is running towards the river. Sit. It's classic camp food, right? You dump hot water in it and seal it, let it sit there, stay. And this, I'm gonna turn off for a minute, turn the lid, and we're gonna strain it. Pretty good. Why don't I have one of these for the pots at home? This is so much easier. I'm washing colanders all my life. All right, check it out. Oh, pretty good pasta there. Relight this. And then in goes the sauce. Oh, yeah. Like it's hot fast. I can feel some of the noodles trying to adhere to the bottom. Like, let go. Release. Oh man, I had a block of this really nice parm and I forgot to bring it. Well, that's all right. I didn't have a grater for it anyways. Now she's biling. That is so good. Bolognese, I did pancetta, carrot, celery, onion, sweat that down, bunch of ground beef, tomato, I think almost every spice in my kitchen. I just dumped it in there, kept going until it tasted right. It's so good. Stop sticking to the bottom. I'm learning the art of the camp stove right now. All right, lunch is served, late though it may be. Whoop, not on the jacket. Oh, that looks so good. I don't even care. I don't even care there's a leaf on it. A little extra nature. That mostly just tasted like a noodle. It's not really camp food if you don't get a little dirt in it, right? Mm-hmm. It's also like a little bit like SpaghettiOs to anyone else because we broke up all those noodles by mistake. Blast! We lost some of it to the bottom. That always makes me so sad. Release! Release the nudes. Not too bad though. We're getting most of it. Oh, I am so excited about this. I have not been thrilled by the camp food that I've had so far. Here we go. Hot. Oh, hot. Holy God. Oh, man. That's really good though. Wish I had remembered to bring the parm cheese. I need to get one of those like tiny little cheese graters. You can double up for using it for like wood shavings and then dust it off. Do whatever this. Oh, this is delicious though. That's so good. Real food. I love it. All right, y'all. I am Savannah outside. Follow me for more.